welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Waldorf. If you're new here, hello, what's up? Happy to have you. Today I wanted to chat with you guys about my September favorites. I've got a few, and I just want to put like a little bit of a disclaimer out there that this is like it always is. It's gonna be all over the fucking place. My favorites are not just products. I do have a lot of products, but like I'm gonna tell you guys some bars that I've really been loving in Seattle and some maybe movies or music, I don't really know, things that I just loved in September, things that I did in September, I don't know. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's start it off with a cool one, shall we? So the first favorite I want to talk about is this guy right here. This is Poo Pouri. I don't know why I need to start with this one. If you've never tried Poo Pouri, what are you doing with your life? This is the best way, and I feel like the only way to take a shit now because it really, really works. So what is it, Rachel? If you've never heard about it, essentially it is when you shit, before you shit, you spray this in the toilet and then you shit and then it doesn't smell. What's in this? I have no idea, but this one is my favorite. This is the lavender vanilla. It smells really good. It's florally, it's wonderful. I'll link it below because maybe you want to try it out because it's cute and awesome and smells really good. Okay, the next product I've been absolutely loving is the Skylar. I talked about Skylar in my last one too, which is wild. Skylar Hydrating Lotion, but I also have the body wash too. This is the same scent, it's Isle. I talked about this in my last favorites. It smells so good. It smells so good. And it's clean. It's clean, it's fresh, it's, you know, good for your body. Let me show this better. It's good for your body. You don't have to feel bad about it. Your skin feels soft, smell good. Love this, check it out. I know it's a somewhat newer product, but I'm into it. Beachy, dewy, fresh, no parabens, no sulfates, no faff. I'm into it. This is a good one right here. Oh my god, my neighbors are right there. Do not watch as I do this. Thank you so much. God, every fucking time, every time. Okay, moving on. I got my hair darker. You know what? I should have started with that. My hair is a little bit darker. There it is. I got it done in Industry Salon, which I feel like all the time I get asked, Rachel, where do you get your hair done? I don't get it done a lot because I hate sitting in the chair for 3 to 4 hours. This didn't take 3 to 4 hours though because it's essentially one color. Wow, that was a terrible hair flip. But I always get my hair done in Industry Salon, always. And I know that if you mention my name, you get some cash money off. I don't know what that looks like, but you get some money off, which is good because hair can be really expensive. And I have been going to them for, I think, 2 years now. The whole staff is super nice. Their prices aren't outrageously expensive. Like, they're actually like decently priced. It's LGBTQ friendly. It's a cute atmosphere. It's in Cap Hill. Yeah, I'll link that down below, but that's where I got my hair done. And I go to Noreen. She's boss bitch. She's amazing. Clarissa is also really good. Everybody there is really good though, but they do book up really fast. So if you want to get your hair did, I would suggest booking sooner rather than later. Since we talked about my hair, I'm also going to talk about this shirt. I did not need to grab my boob like that. This is a favorite. I got this a week ago at Zara and it was $40. I gotta say that because I don't spend $40 on shirts. I don't, because $40 is a lot of money to spend on a shirt. Like, I am all about thrifting and getting a shirt for $5 and wearing the shit out of it. Like, that's just how I live. And it's just better for the world. But I did splurge and I spent $40 on the shirt and I'm into it. It is a florally off the shoulder crop top. It does cut off right there. And it's like cinched right here, which is like really cute. And I just feel like a lady when I wear it. So I think it's cute. I think you can also wear it like this, but I felt like I was in like going to like an 80s prom when I wore it like that. I just can't pull it off. So I just do like the off the shoulders type of thing, and I think it kind of works. So yeah, I got this at Zara. I can link it below. I don't know how long they're gonna have it. They also do have a matching skirt, which I couldn't pull off the whole look, so I just got the shirt. But yeah, I've actually been loving this. I think it kind of goes well with my dark hair. Good job, Rachel, for pairing those things together. Okay, moving on. Another thing that I bought that I don't know if I love it, but I do love it, but I don't know why I love it, are these cheap ass sunglasses. These are big. These are really big. They don't look great on me. I'm aware, like, they don't look great on me, but they're really freaking dark, and they were $10 on eBay. I just feel like an undercover celebrity, or maybe I just got LASIK, or maybe my great grandma passed and gave these to me and I'm trying to flex with them, you know? Like I really like these, and they're just dark and I feel hidden from the world, and I like that. Maybe we could just get the motivation to make it better, you know? We reposition the camera, it's fine. Another thing that I've absolutely been loving are these right here. These are crystal cards. I'm really into like tarot and any type of cards like that, but these are so much fun. They have crystals on them. The one I pulled prior to this was actually opal. And this one said like, feel all your feels, you know, what is it for, who needs it, whatever, where to put it. I'm one of those people that I like to pull these before I start my day, just to kind of be like, hey, this is the start of your day, make it worth it. And yeah, I do sometimes mix these with my tarot cards as well. And I just find that they're a really fun addition to a reading, and they're really easy to just take along with you. And if you feel like, oh man, feeling a little stuck, feeling a little lost, I'm just gonna pull a card. That's always really fun. I feel like these are really easy to understand and explain. You don't need to pull out a book. You can just read the back and go about your day. So I have really been loving these. A couple more products, let's talk about them. I was posting this like all last week, and I'm already like, I just bought this. I should have bought the bigger bottle, but I have commitment issues and I didn't. But this is the Knours Double Duty Mist. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know what is in this, but holy hell, this changes my skin for the better. Right after I wash my face, morning or night, I will spray this on my face, and it makes my face feel really soft. I get this product at Cape Banana in U Village in Seattle, Washington. If you're not, that's also one of my favorites. Cape Banana is a beautiful, incredibly cool store. It is all Korean beauty. Koreans do it the best, so check that store out. It's truly one of a kind. I get this there, but they have a bunch of amazing products. If you're traveling to Seattle, check that store out. It's seriously truly one of a kind, and pick up some goodies because that store's got it all. When it comes to hair, I'm really bad at it. Like, I feel like with my makeup, I get it a little bit, like I can do it, but with my hair, I never know what the fuck I'm doing, ever. But I really love this product. This is the Amika Volume and Matte Texture Spray, and I needed to read that because I didn't know what it was. This is it right here. Obviously cute, the packaging is perfect and beautiful, and I love it. But this gives my, I don't know what this is, like, but it gives my hair some really great volume. I got this at my salon, the Industry Salon. I got this at Industry Salon, but I think you can get it maybe other places as well. Target, I want to say, maybe Target. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But this is really nice. Essentially, let's just kind of use it right now. Essentially, you can just like spray it underneath, and it kind of feels like gummy, like not gummy, but like it's not sticky like hairspray, but it almost feels like a dry shampoo, and it just kind of like, I don't know, it amps up my pony, and I'm really into it. And it makes my hair smell really good because I'm not one of those people that washes their hair a lot. Cute. And this makes my hair smell really good. So yeah, big fan. Okay, so a couple other things I wanted to mention are like some restaurants or bars that I've really been enjoying. Let's start with Violet. Violet, what is it? It is a color, but it's also a restaurant in Seattle, Washington. I think it's relatively new. I'll link it below. I'll link their Instagram and whatever. If you're looking for like a bougie eat, do we say that? A bougie restaurant to go to? This place it's so good and it's so specialized. So I ate here a couple weeks back for a friend's birthday, and I was shook because I'm not one of those people that, I don't go to like fancy restaurants, if you couldn't tell. I don't go to a lot of restaurants like that, but this was not outrageous. Like the prices, they were higher than normal, but for good reason. You get smaller plates and things like that, but like the food was so good. Like everything that hit my mouth, I was like, give it to me and give it to me more. Like it's some really good food. And the drinks were really good as well. And I feel like if you're trying to have an experience in Seattle, this place is like, check it out. It's so good. Like I was saying, I'll link all the stuff below, but I was pleasantly surprised going there because I'm not gonna lie, when I got invited, I was like, oh my God, like this is not my usual thing. Like I'm not that classy of a bitch. Like what am I gonna do when I get there? And I was like, look, you just need good company and good food, and it was so delicious. So if you're traveling here, if you live here, whatever, check it out. It's really, really good. And it's great to support small local businesses. So let's move on to TV. I watched a lot of TV in September, mostly trashy TV like X on the Beach and things like that, Bachelor in Paradise. So many opinions. But I also watched some good shows too. I finished Mindhunter season 2. I was a big fan of season 1, and the way they went with the story was really interesting, and I'm a big fan. I'm ready for season 3 though. Like the minute it ended, I was like, give me season 3. I'm ready for it. And now I have to wait for it. So big fan of Mindhunter. And another show that I pleasantly really fucking love is I'm Sorry. The episodes are so short, but there's like, the cast is really fucking funny. Like I was just shook with how, like I would just be laughing. Like it's one of those shows where I don't really pay attention to it, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, I just finished the whole season and I stopped everything I was doing hours ago. I find it really freaking funny, and yeah, I thought it was just a really pleasant surprise to kind of find that little hidden gem. Lastly, I want to chat about a few books that I have actually loved and am loving because I'm not 100% finished with them, but let's chat about books because your girl's kind of reading a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is The War of Art. So this is a really quick read, and I also want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm really not a great reader, but I I'm gonna say it again, I do Audible. That's really helping me learn how to be a better reader. Like I have some of the books, and I have also like the Audible, and I just kind of like read as they're reading it to me, if that makes sense, because I have sometimes a really hard time concentrating, but not the point. The War of Art is incredible, and I feel like it's the book that needed to come into my life when it did, because it just resonated a lot with me. And I think if you are, I don't know, an entrepreneur, I feel like if you're a creative in general, it's a really great book to read. And like I was saying, if you get the Audible, it's literally 3 hours, I think, or not even, maybe less than that. It's a really short Audible, and I'm sure it's a really short read as well if the Audible is short, but it's really good. It just kind of puts things into perspective on like maybe why you're not doing what you know you want to do. It just opens up your awareness and perspective on different things, and it's a really fucking good book. So if you're feeling a little stuck, a little bit of a rut, or you're creative and you're like, I don't know what the hell my life, like what is my life? That's me literally all the time. This is a really great book to read if you're in that spot. So another one I've been reading is Dear Sugar. A friend actually gave me this book, and God, this book's so fucking good. It's so good. It's one of those books that you don't need to sit down and read the whole thing, because it's like a bunch of little stories and you can pick it up and kind of go wherever with it. And that's kind of how I'm treating it. Like it's almost like a new podcast because there's so many different stories in it. So it's kind of like new episodes, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's so eye-opening and it's so good, and it makes you feel like, God damn, I need to stop complaining about my life. I need to stop being an unthankful bitch, because damn, people got it hard out there. Like I'm doing fine, my life is fine. Like it just puts things into perspective, kind of like The War of Art. I need a lot of self-help, can you tell? But no, Dear Sugar is truly like, it's an incredible book, and yeah, it's a book that I feel like I'm always gonna pick up and reread because that's just the kind of book it is, and yeah, it's just a really good book. So speaking of books, if you don't follow me on Instagram, that's fine, you're probably doing yourself a service, but if you do, then you know that I am starting a book club, or I'm gonna try to start a book club, because your girl needs help reading, and I also want to read with you guys, and I want you guys to read more so that I can read more. And yeah, so on my Instagram, for the month of October, we are all going to be reading a book together, and I put a survey on there, and I was like, yo, which book do you want to read between these two? So the two books that I essentially decided to go with, first of all, let me just say, I wanted it to be kind of like a thriller or a mystery. I'm not really into like horror. That's not really my genre. But we're approaching October, so I wanted it to be kind of like a mystery or some kind of scary book. So the ones that I decided would be a good idea, I need to stop itching that. I don't know why that's so itchy all of a sudden. Is The Night Olivia Fell, which sounded really, really good. And I also wanted to pick really popular books too, just because I think when you're starting off reading, it's important to not just read a random book. I think it's important to read a book that is critically acclaimed because maybe it's written really well or the story's really great. It's just gonna hook you a little bit quicker than a book that maybe isn't critically acclaimed. And I know that sounds stupid, but I wanted to do that. So yeah, the first one was The Night Olivia Fell. And then the second one was Where the Crawdads Sing. Where the Crawdads Sing, like, it has been everywhere, and I feel like everybody's been raving about it, so I was like, I have to do that one. It's kind of spooky, kind of different, yeah, so I had you guys vote. So the one that won, as of right now, because I told myself, when I film this, you need to pick whichever one is winning. So the one that's currently in the lead is The Night Olivia Fell. I'm just gonna show you guys because I know people are gonna be pissed. Can we focus on that? Yeah, so 59% want The Night Olivia Fell and 41% want Where the Crawdads Sing, When the Crawdads Sing, Where the Crawdads Sing. So we're gonna go with The Night Olivia Fell. And before I leave, before this video ends, I just want to talk about the book club a little bit because it's a brand new thing for me. I hope that you guys do it. I never want you guys to feel like you have to buy something. This is not like, this is not sponsored. I thought about for a second kind of collaborating with a company and trying to make this book club a sponsored thing where I would make some money off of it. And I just, you know what, I decided no, because I didn't want to be limited with the books I got, and also I want you guys to be able to rent these books from the library. I don't want you to feel like you have to buy them. I'm gonna buy the book because that's just how I work. I like to write my books. So if you don't feel like you can afford the book or anything like that, try renting it from the library, things like that. But just don't feel pressured to buy it. I never want anybody to feel pressured to buy it. And I think when I was kind of initially trying to work with the company on it, I felt like, dang, I don't want people to like, I don't know, I felt bad making people buy stuff or pressuring people into buying stuff, and I truly want you to want to read the book. So if you don't want to read the book, don't worry about it. Don't read it. If it doesn't sound interesting to you, don't read it. Like, read something else. But when the month of October is over, I'll come back and we can chat about the book. And I hope that you guys like the idea. I hope that you guys support the idea. And honestly, like, I just hope that you guys like actually read the book too, because that's what the point of this is. And I'm trying to find other ways to connect with you guys besides just Seattle. Like, I want to read, I want to be better at reading, and I think that we're going to try it out. We're going to try one book out, see if it works. If it's a bust, we'll can it. It won't work. But if, you know, a couple people do it, then let's do it next month. So yeah, we'll have 1 month to read it, and that's the book we're doing. So order it up. We'll probably chat about it in the beginning of November, because by the time this video goes up, we're already into October. So yeah, follow me on Instagram for more details on that. And if you have any questions about it or any other products or anything that I talked about today, look in the description, but also feel free to DM me on Instagram. I've been getting better at it, I promise. And yeah, anyways guys, that kind of concludes this video. I know this probably was a little bit boring and all over the place and a little spastic. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. And that's it. That's all I got. This is so itchy. I think it's my necklace. Oh no!